not watching Best for View TV.
What's good? What's good? Who we got on Best Point TV today?
Yo, it's your boy Lil TreTre, youngest in charge, coming out of South Florida. We finna get lit. How your day going?
How your day going, bro? First of all, I just want to appreciate you for doing this interview with me first, because I know you be busy and shit.
No, I appreciate you for having me on this platform, for real.
So, for the people who are not familiar with you, let them know a little bit about you, like give them some of your background.
I'm the youngest in charge, and my background, like this, I'm a rapper. I'm coming based off a story about my OG passing and stuff. And I'm really going based off my lifestyle. I'm a young lit nigga.
Right. So you call yourself the youngest in charge. How old are you, bro?
I'm 14.
You 14. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Listen to your music. It seems like you've been through a lot, bro.
No, for real though. I have.
Talk about some of the obstacles you went through, or like, matter of fact, we're not gonna get there yet. Just talk about life growing up in Miami, Florida. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I'm all the way in New York. So when we think of Miami, we think of Miami Beach. We think it's all lovely and shit. And when you hear your music, it's like it gives us the more the treacherous side of what's going on in Miami. How was it like for you?
It's that too. You can live life in Miami. See, Miami. When you come to Miami, you're gonna have the domes. You're gonna have the bad bitches. You know, you gonna be lit out here.
Right.
My side of the story, see, like. My OG passed, so like that fucked me a lot. So that's what I really be going based off of too. But I jump from both, get in both lanes, come from the pain, get in the lit lifestyle, you know.
I ain't gonna lie, being that like I've been to Miami once or twice, right? How far is like the trenches of Miami, like where you might be at, to like the Miami like that's advertised on TV? Like, is there a small community in Miami, or is it like two big different things?
Like it's big different things. Like the trenches, like it's big difference. Like like some people who do their hoods different. Like everybody down here not the same.
Would you how far would you say like the trenches are from like the place where the tourists will go? Is it easy to get there?
Like the beach and stuff.
Yeah.
It might be like 15, 20 minutes.
Oh, so it's a good distance though.
Yeah, it's a good distance. You'll make it that quick. See, like we won't be having a lot of traffic like that. Like. See, if you go to New York, Atlanta, they be having all the traffic.
Right, some 8 lanes, yeah.
In Miami, you ain't really that much traffic, so you'll make it there like 10, 15 minutes. Depend how you driving down here.
Right. Do a lot of people go to the beaches and stuff like that, or do like niggas just stay in their little areas for the most part?
Everybody go to the beach every day. Like the beach be lit every day.
Every day, right?
I don't know a day that nobody go to the beach. Everybody gonna go to the beach.
Right. Like, I ain't gonna lie, being that you a kid, would you say that's like a spot y'all gonna hang out at? Like, you know, like how people will go to the mall and stuff. Do people go hang out at the beach? Is that like a little spot y'all just go kick it over there?
Say that again?
I said, being that like the beach is like 10, 15 minutes away from you, and right, and you still a teenager, is that like a spot y'all go kick it at? Like the beach, is that something y'all do as a fun activity every day? Or
yeah, to the beach, like in Miami, they be having all type of little teenage events and stuff, right. And like that's where the kids go, and we'll go to the beach too, like on some family type shit.
Right. So, all right, so talk about you. What's some of the stuff you into? Because we know you rap and stuff like that, but besides rapping, what are you into?
Say that again, like you broke up a little bit.
I said, besides rap, what are some things you're into?
See, I like to play basketball. I'm playing basketball right now.
Right, so you on a team. Wait, you in school right now?
Yeah, I go to school still.
How you deal with all this fame and going to school and going to the studio and basketball at the same time, bro?
You gotta have it all in schedule. See, it's always school first and then studio second.
Right.
I'ma still be in basketball. I'ma still make time for that because that's something I like to do.
Right. I ain't gonna lie. I think I heard it was on the first album, The Youngest in Charge. I think you said your dad said in order for you to go to the booth, you had to be doing good in school.
That was facts right there. My old boy was not letting me go to the studio without being good in the studio. That's the only way I started rapping because I was being bad in school and they was giving me a way to release my pain.
Right.
Like for what I'm being bad for, like just rapping. Like yeah.
Being that you was 11, what, like, I ain't gonna lie, for the most part, we innocent kids. What were you getting in trouble in school for? Like, what got you in trouble in school? Class
I used to get in trouble for a lot of stuff. I used to get in trouble for disrespecting the teacher, for fighting, for talking in class. Like, class clown. I used to be all of it in school.
Right. And you feel like the book kind of calms you down. Like, how was that? Like, how was that process for you? Because you know, sometimes you be like, you want to tell jokes in class, but then you want to go to the studio at the same time. How are you able to control yourself? Because as a kid, it's hard to control ourselves, especially when you want to have fun.
In school, I was like always the topic. Like before I started rapping in school, I was always lit. Like every school I went to, everybody in the school knew me already.
What would you be known for in school? Just making jokes in class or something like that?
In school, like I'm always used to be fly.
Right.
So everybody know me. All the ladies know me.
Okay. That's fine. So, all right. So let me ask you this: you said you wasn't fly. What's your drip like? Like, what do you like to wear?
Shit, I'll wear anything. I just make it look good.
So could you wear something like? Could you wear something that's like? I want to say like a cheap brand, like you know how people like something that people wouldn't like to wear and make it fly, or do you feel like you gotta wear a name brand stuff? Cause I feel like a lot of people be wearing name brands and that be fly.
I could do it both. I could wear a cheap brand, name brand. I'm still be fly.
You still gonna be fly? So I know we talked a little bit about you. I just want to like break the ice and shit like that, right? Talk about how you first got into making music, bro.
See how I first got into making music. It was really like on some me and my like. The same way I told you, like, because I was always being bad in school. My stepmom, like, and I've always been around music since a shorty. Like, my old boy been having a label, a bunch of artists, and I wanted to be in the studio too. But my old boy ain't never really think of me rapping for real. Like, the old label, they ain't never think of me rapping for real. It's my stepmom that really put the word in.
Oh, she put you in. Yeah.
Yeah, she put the word in. You know, he gonna listen to his lady. He gonna see what she got to say. Like,
right.
I was still young at the time, so like him, he like, man, he playing, like he just want to do it. He really had to go. This really his goal, so he probably like, he just playing right now. No, I was dead serious.
So, were you being like, cause you started when you was 11, right?
Nah, yeah.
You started when you was 11. I ain't gonna lie, they probably wanted you to rap about certain stuff. They didn't probably want you to touch about certain stuff. So how'd you go by going to my dad like, I ain't gonna lie, I know I'm a kid, but I seen a lot. I've been through a lot. You know I've been through a lot. You know where we live. I want to rap about this stuff, even though it might not be kid friendly. And how'd you go? Let me ask you that question first.
Like, see, like at first, like I was in the kid friendly lane, but like I had to switch and really get on me too at the same time.
Right.
And like my environment too around me, like I got people that really into the shit that I'm rapping about too. Really gotta be doing it. Like this is what I'm around. This how they living around me. So I'm looking at everything. I see everything.
Right. So being that you are 11 years old, right, and people probably listen to you rap because you nice as a bitch, but they looking at it like, yo, you're 11, you ain't been through all that shit. You just talking, you telling somebody else's story. How were you able to break that barrier? Because I'm pretty sure a lot of people listen to like, this kid's 11 years old. Now I don't believe it for real.
See, like that's what I just said. Like I let them know, like I wasn't even doing none of this stuff that y'all. This I've been through half of it, but I seen a bunch of it.
Shit, right.
I seen everything.
Nah, that's fine. I ain't gonna lie. And one of your songs, you said you don't game bang, your homies do, but like you not in the streets. A lot of times, a lot of people try to push that image they in the streets, especially at this age. Everybody want to be the toughest person in the world, and sometimes that could even hurt your rap career as far as saying I'm not in the streets. Why'd you go about promoting that image? Because like a lot of rappers will lie. They will cap their way into the industry, bro.
Because that's not what I'm into. I'm into making this paper, man. I'm trying to game and do all that other stuff.
Right.
I'm trying to make this paper.
So your head on.
Yeah.
Now that's fire, bro. Cause I ain't gonna lie. A lot of times, bro, you see a lot of niggas get exposed for being cat, and they're like, bro, if you be yourself, that's automatically gonna separate you from everybody else.
They can't hate you for being yourself.
Right. Being you're a kid, right, and you stood in school, right. Talk about how it is dealing with like you being a rapper in school, because a lot of times people might be like, everybody has rap dreams. I ain't gonna lie, especially as a kid, we still trying to find ourselves. Did the people take you serious at school?
Yeah, like especially like when they go look me up, they be like, oh yeah, he's serious about this rapping shit. So like everybody be on the track, but I just be vibing. You know, I'm a people's person. Like I ain't no arrogant. I'm a vibe with everybody.
So how you go about like in school as far as like everybody be seeing you rapping and shit? They see the numbers. They see you got a lot of followers on Instagram. You probably got everybody trying to be around you. How you go with just trying to stay focused on school, try to do your schoolwork while in school?
See, it like in school, like I already know what I'm there for. So like I get that done, and then we could vibe. We got times where we could talk about this stuff, where we could play about this stuff, but it's a time to work too. So I balance all of that.
So, but how is it? Cause I ain't gonna lie, it might be easy for you, but somebody that be like, yo, that's Lil TreTre, he in my class. I gotta make a conversation with him. I see him on his way to the top. I want to be his friend. They not gonna be like understand where they trying to be next to you. How you?
No, they be doing that type of stuff. I talk them on the side, and then get back to what I was doing first.
Right.
I ain't gonna just dodge them like, cause people be like, they really be into rap. Like they see a rapper, they just want to get a conversation and stuff. I'm gonna hear him out, talk to him, and then get back to what I was doing.
Yeah, that's fire that you're able to stay focused. You mentioned you play basketball on the team, right?
Yeah.
So how's that? What you on like 9th grade right now?
Yeah.
9th grade. So are you playing JV? Are you playing varsity?
No, I'm playing for this team down here in the city. So like my school ain't got no basketball team, so I'm playing for a team in the city.
Dang, so you gotta travel to go play basketball?
Yeah.
Why is that? Is that because you go to like a small school?
You say what?
And why is that? Is that because you go to a small school?
Yeah.
Dang, that's fucked up. But talk about Miami as far as like just living out there for you, basically, bro. Like what is it like? What are you into besides like the basketball and the music and shit like that? Like what's going on in your life?
Like in Miami,
yeah.
It's lit down here, period. But like for you, if you come out here and come to Miami, you gonna have fun. Cause I'm staying down here, so everything that y'all coming down here to do, I already did.
You already did, so this shit kind of boring to you.
Yeah.
So what would you say, like, say if you was to get signed today, right? Where would you want to live? Because I ain't gonna lie, when you ask a lot of people, they want to go live in Florida because that's where like it just look.
Yeah, they don't stay down here.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yes, they coming down here to do stuff I've been doing since I was a kid.
Right.
It's different for them. See, if I get signed today, I'll go move to LA.
LA.
Now I'll go move to Houston.
Why Houston though? What did you say? Houston and Miami kind of the same. I mean, Houston and Florida kind of the same thing. Like as far as the environment and shit, like everything in Houston y'all got.
But see, I ain't never really experienced that. I ain't never been there yet, so I don't know how it is up there.
All right. All right, let me ask this one question, right? When we say Florida, we think of like Miami, we think of Orlando, we think of Tampa, we think of Tallahassee. Well, we don't really think of Tallahassee, but we think of Miami, Orlando, and those two. What's the difference between Miami and all them other ones, bro? Like, what separates y'all? What makes how can you tell somebody from Miami then if he's not from Orlando?
Like Miami, like if you go to Orlando, it'll be way different. Like all this, like they got different activities down there, and we got different activities. See, like you say, we got the beach and stuff. See, like for my age, like they got Disney World, they got all that other stuff. We don't got that type of big stuff down there that Orlando got. We all about like living life, jewelry, clothes, domes, being fly. Like everybody in Miami want to be fly, want to have the fastest cars, want to have the iciest chains. Like that's what Miami about. See.
So the Miami be having the grills and the
Yeah, they like the wigs.
The wigs. Would you say that's mostly Miami, or would you say that's mostly other parts of Florida, like the wigs?
You was seeing that like in Pompano, really with the wigs, the Kodak, all of them with that type of stuff. See, Miami, you ain't gonna really see people with wigs and stuff.
That's fire. That's fire. So I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was going to your IG feed, right, and I see you with a lot of celebrities. I didn't see you with Dave East. I didn't see you with Pootie. I didn't see you with Hot Boy. I didn't see you with Kodak. Talk about how it is to like be around all these celebrities.
See, when you been around all of them, like we just be vibing. Like I'm getting to where they at. Like we just be chilling. Like you don't know, like how can I say it? Being around them boys cool. Them boys show nothing but love. When you around them, they treat you like you one of their homeboys. So we all just be vibing.
Right. So I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, there's a lot of rappers that probably come up to them and talk about, yo, I rap or blah blah, whatever the case may be, right? How you go about building a connection with you? Because not only do they be taking pictures with you, I see they comment on your Instagram post. I see them tapping in with you. How's all that connection come about? Like, what do you say to them? Like that makes them fuck with you so hard.
In the rap game, it's all about building a relationship. Without a relationship, ain't nothing. See, like I might told him something that he liked, so we got a relationship. We could talk to each other about it. Like it's all about building a relationship with them. Like you just come to them, oh, I'm a rapper. Like it ain't really nothing else for you to. It ain't nothing else for them to talk to you about. You just come to say I'm a rapper. They rap too,
Right.
but you got to build a relationship with them, for them to feel you and you being a rapper at the same time too.
Right. So I ain't gonna lie. How you go about meeting them? Like, do you feel like do you hear about them having a video shoot and then pull up on them, or are you meeting them? Like, talk about that type of network. Huh?
Sometimes they'll call, pull up to the video shoot. I'll be out there, chilling with them boys and camera.
You ain't never been starstruck running into none of these people? Because I ain't gonna lie, you ran into Moneybag, Kodak Black, all these niggas, bro. And they seem like they be fucking with you.
No.
Has anybody ever gave you any advice, though? Like, they use like, I stuck with you. And who?
Like, them boys, Kodak, that boy gave me advice. Kodak told me keep going. Like, he talked to me like I'm one of his homeboys. Like, he telling me positive things. Like, they make me keep going. He motivating me. Like, he telling me stuff to motivate me to keep going.
Right. And how does it feel to see, like, okay, Kodak is from Florida. He made it out. He started as a kid. Do you be seeing, like, yourself in Kodak or something like that?
Yeah, it make me want to keep going harder.
Right. So, I ain't gonna lie. When Kodak first came out, I want to say there wasn't too many rappers coming from Florida that was, like, on the rise. But right now, it's like, you got rappers from Jacksonville. You got people from Tampa. You got, it's like, Florida's on, like, he
put Florida on the map now.
Yeah. Yeah. So how you feel? Why you think everybody's tuned to Florida? Like, cause I ain't gonna lie, Florida been famous, but I ain't never seen as many rappers popping.
Cause we really got the talent. We got talent down here for real. Like now it's really getting seen. Cause like rappers down here, they wasn't really like they're blue and they don't really come back and show Florida no love. See, Kodak, he paved the way for Florida rappers. Not everybody on the Florida wave. Not everybody wanna be a Florida rapper, or they want to come reach out to Florida rappers and stuff.
Right. So I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna put you on the spotlight. Who would you say is your top 5 Florida rappers right now?
My top 5, see, Rico.
Who?
Rico
Cartel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kodak.
FG.
That's 3 right.
Yeah.
FGC. God bless his soul, my boy Wavy. That was the top.
Oh yeah, you did have a relationship.
And Trapland.
Nah, that's why I'm not familiar. Who's the last one?
Trapland.
Oh, Pat.
Yeah, Pat.
Oh, okay, yeah, I do know who that is. You just met your Wavy Nation Pooh. Talk about your relationship with him, cause I seen you got a video and a song. How did that relationship come about?
See, me and him built a relationship to get to that level. See, like he really like. That was the first nigga, like, when I first started rapping, he came down to me and showed me nothing but love, like, posted me on his page, and he was signed to a major label, like, he was showing me nothing but love.
Right.
And, yeah, he really showed me nothing but love, like, he used to talk, he used to, like, be, like, a big brother to me, like, he used to be, like, talking to me and stuff, like, he really motivated me, too, at the same time.
Right. Talk about like a good moment between you two, cause I know y'all had like a good relationship. You like he always bringing around video shoots and vice versa.
See, like a good moment with us, like when he came to me on my birthday, that was the last time we seen each other. So like we were just vibing, we were just lit. That was the last time I seen him after that.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. It's like Florida, like I ain't gonna lie. Of course, you see the going back and forth between the rappers and stuff, but for the most part, it's like Florida be working together from like all. I don't want to call it boroughs, but all the cities, like between like Orlando, y'all all be working together. And I heard recently Kodak Black is doing this mixtape, Florida versus Everybody, I think it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah, how you feel about Kodak Black doing that, Jen, especially in the position he is, and he don't gotta do that.
Yeah, that's a big blessing right there for him to come down here and just do that, and he ain't gotta do all that and putting Florida rappers on his tape.
Right.
That was
right. So, this is what I'm gonna say right here. Use this as the what's them type of videos called? Why should you be on that tape? In like case Kodak looking for a couple more artist placement. Why do you believe you should be on that tape?
Say it again.
I said, why do you believe you should be on that tape? Like let's say Kodak looking for more people to add to the tape. Why should he add you? Why should Lil TreTre be on that tape?
I'm coming up. I'm working hard right now. I'm trying to get this. I feel like I'll be a good fit right there on that tape too.
Right. Being that you one of the young niggas, who are some other young niggas? Cause I done seen a I forgot bro's name. I think it starts with a Y. He a young nigga coming out of Florida, and I think Lil 50 they from Florida too. Talk about like why the young niggas is popping right now, and why everybody rocking with them.
Florida?
Yeah.
Say the names again.
I said one of the names starts with a Y. I can't remember bro name, and the other nigga is Lil 50.
YNWB Slum.
Oh, I forgot him too. Him too. Let me see the nigga name. Who I'm talking about? Let me see bro name I'm talking about. I see him. YRS Soldier. I think that's his name.
I don't really know too much about him, but say he coming up too. Who else you said?
I said Lil 50.
Lil 50. I think he out of New York.
Oh, he from New York?
Yeah.
I thought he was from out y'all, cause he be with 100K.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I got this one question, cause this has been trending a lot, right? There's a nigga named what's the dude name? He made that Corvette song, right? And basically I guess he told when he was like a kid, right? And people trying to give him a pass because he rap as a kid. You being like around the same age as him when he told, right? Yeah. People are trying to say like he's a kid, he didn't know no better. As a 14-year-old right now, do you know better as far as like what comes with this shit and what doesn't come with this shit?
I ain't gonna lie to you, yeah, I know what comes with it. I'm seeing it right now. Like,
right.
I don't boys getting caught up young. Like, so I'm already knowing. Like, see, I ain't going that route. I ain't trying to be on all that going to jail and stuff. Like,
right.
It's all about the paper right now. We ain't got time for that. That's time pushing you back when you could keep going.
Right. And you being 14, like people keep trying to use you're a kid. Do you know how to take accountability for your actions? Do you know what's right from wrong type shit? Cause they be trying to be like kids don't know what's right from wrong and shit. But I heard you in one of your songs, you was basically saying like, like you know what's right, you know what's wrong. This the route I don't want to take.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So I ain't gonna lie. And another of your songs, you say you're spoiled, right? You're a spoiled kid. Talk about the pros and cons of being spoiled. Cause I ain't gonna lie. You will say like people will be like, oh, being spoiled, everything's okay, lit, but you like I want to know the cons of being spoiled as a kid.
You still got stuff that your parents want you to do too, but you at the same time, like your parents always want you to go to school. They want you to be respectful, and the chores that they got around the house and stuff. So it's not being spoiled is just not good. Like it's not always like all that.
Right, and you be having to do chores and stuff like that. You
just get what you want.
Like. Right. So. Being that you get what you want, right? What keeps you motivated? Because you could be at the point where, like, I'm getting everything I need, but what the fuck am I going hard? So my dad gonna give it to me, my mom gonna give it to me. I don't need to work hard. What keeps you motivated to keep grinding and shit?
See, what keep me motivated is my OG, because I know she want me to see me do good, and my sisters and my little brothers. They motivate me most. So if I get big, it ain't nothing for them no more. Like they could keep working, but it's only up to them. Like it's in their hands.
And you just mentioned your OG. You talk about her passing. I think you said in another interview you said she passed when you was 4 years old.
Yeah.
How did that affect you growing up?
It affected me a lot because like as I'm getting older, I'm starting to understand more. So it's like it's really catching up. You see, I was young. I ain't really know. I knew she passed, but like I ain't know how she passed and stuff like that. Like I'm getting older, so it's really affecting me now. And when I was younger.
So with that, like, do people kind of tell you stories about her, like as like the stuff you done messed up? Like, what's something cool you heard about her, like that somebody told you that you found out later on?
Say that again.
I said, what's something cool you found out about her that you didn't know, like growing up, that somebody told you? Something that made you just laugh or smile, like this kid.
She would have been lit right now. Knowing that I rap, she would have been.
You think she supported you rapping?
Yeah, she would have been my biggest supporter right now. She would have been my biggest supporter right now.
And I heard you come from Haitian background too, right?
Yeah.
Talk about that. Talk about like being from Haiti. Like do people like? Wait, Matter, there's a lot of Haitians in Florida, right?
Yeah.
So, talk about why so many Haitians go to Florida and like, how is it being a first generation American in America, basically.
Yeah, I don't even really know about that. Like back then, they everybody used to never really like Haitians. They used to be trying to Haitians dirty, all type of stuff. Not everybody want to be a Haitian.
Do you be eating? Do you be eating Haitian food? Do you know about your culture? How you been back?
Yeah, I ain't been to Haiti, but all my family really from Haiti. Like my old boy from Haiti, so like he tell me little stuff, but I ain't never been there yet.
Would you want to go there, or could you ever see yourself being like I go do a Haitian album? I think that's how you say it. Album.
I ain't know.
Hey, think about that. You ain't think about that. Now, well, I ain't gonna lie. Recently, I just see you had a meeting on RocNation. How did that go, bro?
That went well, you know. Won't speak until it's finished. You know, we still got business, man. We gotta keep going.
Right. How you been able to do a lot of shows? Being that you like in high school, like how you been able to do like?
Nah, I ain't been able to do so because you know, like I'm still underage. Like,
Right.
but I could do like kid-friendly stuff, like little high school event, pep rallies and stuff. Like we working on that right now as we speaking.
That's fire. That's fire. I ain't gonna lie. I think I see somewhere you say you purchased a car for your dad.
Yeah.
A BMW.
Yeah.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I never did no shit like that, bro. How does it feel to be 14 and purchase a vehicle for your dad? I'm 23, bro, and I still ain't doing no shit for my dad like that, bro. Like that's like I ain't gonna. I'm kind of jealous. Like if my dad sees some shit like that, he gonna be like, bro, what is you doing with your life, best? Like go. How does it feel to purchase a vehicle for your dad at such a young age?
See, you said how?
How does it feel to purchase a vehicle for your dad at such a young age?
I feel good, but I still can't pay him back from the time. Like you can't go back in time, but I feel good to make him happy, to keep a smile on his face. He loved his car.
What was his reaction when you brought it to him? Like, how did he react?
He was happy. He had a big smile on his face. I seen all his teeth.
He said he seen all his teeth. I'm crying. Now, but I ain't gonna lie. In 2020, you dropped 2 projects. In 2021, you dropped 1 project. How many projects we get in 2022?
2. I'm dropping 2 this year. I'm working on my project right now.
Mm-hmm. And are we gonna have a lot of features on this project? I know in 2020 you had like a project with all features, then you had a project with like 1 or 2 features, and then so what
a couple features on this tape right here.
Who could we expect you to be working with?
Trapman, Rico Cartel, and there's a couple artists that ain't. We getting up, but like the song didn't come back, so I won't speak on it yet until they come out yet.
You just mentioned Trapland, right? And I know you mentioned him a little bit earlier and shit. Talk about your relationship with Trapland Pat, then talk about your relationship with Rico Cartel.
Trapland Pat here, cool nigga. He be chilling. He called me. We talking. We chop it up. He a real nigga. That boy, he ain't even really like. How could I say it? Like, I don't know what he told me the other day. See, like he when he talking to me, like he always like tell me stuff like that. You could do it, look, bro. You do the next up. Like he always tell me shit like that, and that's motivation right there.
And how'd you go about building that relationship with him? How'd you meet him?
I think we met Trapline at the Superstar basketball game down here at King City. We be doing where they have all the celebrities having a basketball game and stuff.
Right. And what about Rico? Go ahead.
And from since then, we've been talking. He done sent me his number. We've been locked in.
And what about Rico Cartel?
See, Rico, that's a real nigga right there. That's my boy right there. Rico, we locked in.
How'd you meet, bro?
I met Rico from a video shoot with what video shoot? Where Hot Boy was shooting a video,
right?
And Rico was there. That boy showed none but love. As soon as I pulled up, talking to me, we chilling, he vibing. He a people's person, like yeah.
Alright, that's fire. I ain't gonna lie, you talked to with so many like Florida niggas that's popping and shit. Do you be talking to like other niggas outside of Florida, like in New York or like Orlando or like Texas or some shit like that? Who you got relationships from out there?
Yeah, I got relationships in Orlando.
Now, I said outside of Florida, cause I know you tapped in with all the Florida.
Outside of Florida?
Yeah, who you be talking to outside of that? Cause like you network in Florida, like that. Like I ain't gonna lie, as far as networking goes, you done probably met anybody you could in the books.
Say that again. I ain't really.
I said, who do you got a relationship with outside of Florida?
See, I got a relationship with the Lakin. He out in Pennsylvania. I'm on the way too. We be chalking it up. You know, we got some shit on the way too.
I don't think I heard of bro. Who? I see like you got a relationship like Benny the Butcher or like DC Young Flack. I seen them commenting your status. I mean, under your Instagram post.
Like it's a relationship, but like them boys really showing love. Like
why you think people are so like they're not hesitant to show you love, especially as an up and coming rapper? Because that's all a lot of people want. I get if I get a Benny the Butcher comment, I'm gonna be lit. Like I'm like Benny comment talking my shit, but they be rocking with you, or like DC Young Fly be rocking with you. Like why you think they not hesitate to show you love?
See, like them boys. See, I can't really speak on how them boys feel like, but them boys they just be showing love. They it's genuine love. Them boys they see the grind.
Now that's fire. That's fire. Now I ain't gonna lie. I appreciate you for doing this interview, bro.
I really appreciate you for having me on your platform.
No problem, bro. Could you shout out Best Point of View TV one time?
Shout out Best Point of my tongue, you know. Yeah. Best Point of TV.
Best Point of View TV. Best Point of View TV.
Best Point of View TV. Shout out them boys for having me on this platform. You know, we turned up, we chopped it up. You know, we lit. GMC shit. Young's in charge.
Check it. Trials and tribulations, I'm just trying to live my life, hoping I make the right decisions, cause I wanna live it right. I remember nights, no sleep, feeling weaker than 7 days. Now I'm using my clever ways to make sure my songs getting played. But these niggas doubt me, they think I'm not gonna make it, but soon I'm gonna be rich and happy, that girl getting naked. I promise you I'm the best, Supreme Nakshi, I'm on the rise, smoking dope and I'm getting high, spirit she floating to the sky. I wonder, is they gon' think I'm a joke because